everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Disney video for you guys. If you like Disney videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and check the description box because I have my Disney playlist linked for you guys. Every single Disney video I've ever made, and there are a ton of them, is in that playlist linked for you guys if you're interested. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 ways to not wait to eat at Disney. Eating at Disney is definitely a very fine-tuned skill. Unless you plan on just eating all quick services, or you plan on maybe eating outside of the parks, or you plan on bringing your own lunch into the park, which you definitely can do. You know, unless you're planning on doing those things, there is a little bit of skill involved to eating at Disney and not making it take all of your time. So I have 6 tips for you guys of how to not wait to eat at Disney. And the first thing is to make sure you are making your dining reservations 180 days before your trip. When you have a Disney reservation, you can start making your dining reservations 180 days. That's 6 months before your actual trip. So you need to make sure on that 180-day mark, you are online making your dining reservations, especially for those restaurants that are really popular that book up really fast. So Chef Mickey's, pretty much all of the character dining experiences book up really fast. Be Our Guests books up really fast. Yes, it takes a little bit of time out of your day, and yes, it takes a little bit of prep work to have an idea of maybe which park you're going to be at on certain days, but it's definitely worth it to get those dining reservations made so that you know you're going to be able to eat at your favorite restaurants once or more than once and not have to miss out on that just because you didn't take that time 6 months before your trip to make those dining reservations. So make sure you're online doing that at 180 days. Another way to save time when you're eating at Disney is to eat your meals at off-peak time. So we usually have a really late breakfast or a very early lunch, kind of a brunch situation. We also usually do a really late lunch, really early dinner reservation. So we're eating dinner usually between 3 and 4. And then we'll have a snack later on in the night if we get hungry. But doing that really helps to save time because you're not eating at those peak times when everybody else is having lunch at noon or everybody else is eating dinner at 6 or 7. You know, you've already had your dinner and you've spent that time to get that out of the way earlier, and you're not wasting time in a really super busy restaurant because you're eating at that peak dining time. It's typically also less expensive to eat at lunchtime than dinner time. So there's a lot of reasons why we really like to eat dinner between 3 and 4 o'clock. If you're eating at a counter service meal, so like Pizzafari or you know, pretty much any of those, like where you have a tray and you kind of go get your food, don't forget when you're waiting in line for you to order your food that the cast member is taking orders from both sides of their cash register. A lot of people will kind of pile up on one side and not realize that the cast member is actually trained and supposed to go and like alternating. So they're supposed to take one person over here, one person on this side, one person on this side, one person on this side. So they're actually expecting for you and intending for you to go and take both sides of that register. So definitely make sure if you see everyone piling up on the right side of the cast member, they are definitely going to be able to take your order on that other side as well. If you're planning on eating at Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom for breakfast or lunch, it's actually quick service for breakfast and lunch, and it is table service for dinner. But if you go for breakfast or lunch, you can definitely order your food before you even get to the restaurant. You can order your food directly from the Disney website or from the My Disney Experience app before you leave your house to save time waiting in line to order when you're at the park. It really is a nice way to save some time because even if you have a reservation, we always go to Be Our Guest for lunch. We actually prefer the lunch menu to the dinner menu. Plus it's counter service versus table service, so it's cheaper. But there's always a line just to order your food. So definitely order your food before you leave your house, before you leave your hotel. You know, get that stuff ordered on the Disney app or the Disney website so that you don't have to waste time waiting to order your food when you get to the restaurant. And speaking of the My Disney Experience app, you can actually order a lot of food from different restaurants by using that app. You just place your order through the app, and when you arrive at the location, you'll click I'm here, prepare my order, and you can pick up your food directly from the mobile order pickup line. You can pay directly through the app with credit, debit, or your Disney dining plan. That way you'll be able to find the table and get situated while your food is being made without having to wait in line first. So I've actually linked some instructions for you guys in the description box on how you can order your food through the app and what locations are participating in the mobile order option. And my last tip for how to not wait in line to eat at Disney is make sure if you plan on going to Rainforest Cafe, they have 2 locations. They have one at Disney Springs and one at Animal Kingdom. If you think you're going to be eating there at all, you definitely need to make sure that you get the Landry's membership card. There is a one-time non-refundable $25 fee, but then after that there are no fees. So it's definitely worth the $25 because you will actually get a $25 reward back in your account after you have signed up. So you get your money back essentially. So in addition to earning reward points by making food purchases and merchandise purchases with your Landry's membership card, it also will get you a free, like, to the front of the line pass. Anybody that has that Landry's membership card, when you go to the restaurant to check in, I don't even make reservations anymore. Like I used to make reservations. I don't even bother because with that card, you get to go to the front of the line and you are guaranteed to be seated immediately. So it has been worth its weight in gold. My parents had one when we were kids growing up. They always would use it so we didn't have to wait in line because those for a few years we didn't know about it. We would wait literally for hours to eat at Rainforest Cafe at Disney Springs because we didn't have that card. We just had to put our name on the list. And I don't guess at the time reservations were as much of a deal as they are now, and we would wait for hours to eat there. So definitely make sure if you are going to be eating at Rainforest Cafe and you don't have a reservation that you get that Landry's membership card. That way you can start earning points for all of your purchases of food and merchandise at Rainforest Cafe, and you can get to the front of the line at any of the locations. So those are my 6 ways to not have to wait to eat at Disney, the best times to eat, and some little tips and tricks to get you to the front of the line or to get your order placed faster. I hope it was helpful. If it was, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out that Disney playlist linked in the description box. I have tons of Disney tip videos for you guys. If you're planning a trip or you just want to hear some talk about Disney vacations, then definitely check out that playlist. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that little notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you want to see 2 of my older videos, you can click the links right here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and you definitely should, you can click right here. I upload every single week. I have some links in the description box for some of my favorite stores and products, as well as my P.O. Box address. Check out those links if you're interested in those, and I will see you guys in the next video.